Either one of us wants to go back. I don't think that would happen again. It wouldn't happen. And Rick's dead. We can't go back there.
When people think of rock guitar legends, David Gilmour often comes across as one of the calmest, most down-to-earth figures in music. The Pink Floyd icon built his reputation on soulful, melodic solos that could move audiences to tears. But behind that calm exterior was a musician who had very firm ideas about what counted as real guitar playing.
I later found out that it was nothing like what people called a high-strung guitar. It's my own.
Yes, Gilmour was the mind behind masterpieces like Wish You Were Here and Comfortably Numb. But he also had little patience for guitarists who, in his eyes, cared more about showing off than creating genuine emotion. For him, every note had to mean something. It wasn't about speed or fitting 100 riffs into one solo.
Fly them into moments that individually on the wall there's marching footsteps.
Welcome back to the Backstage Eyes, the place where we dig into the hidden rivalries that shaped rock history. Today, we're breaking down 6 guitarists who, believe it or not, really got under David Gilmour's skin. These weren't minor disagreements. They revealed totally different philosophies about what guitar music should be. And you'll be surprised at some of the names on this list. 6. Eddie Van Halen. When Eddie burst onto the scene in the late 70s with his finger-tapping fireworks, fans were in awe. But Gilmour, not so much. He reportedly saw Eddie's style as flashy tricks rather than meaningful music. What irritated him most was the hype. Critics claiming Eddie was surpassing older legends like him. To Gilmour, this was guitar gymnastics.
But not what you call a backstage documentary, but there's a sort of a fun documentary made out of with home videos. It's not professionally shot. It's
Impressive to watch, but empty of soul. Eddie, to his credit, always spoke respectfully about Gilmour. But Gilmour never warmed up to what Eddie represented. Technical spectacle over heartfelt expression. 5. Yngwie Malmsteen. No surprise here. Yngwie's neoclassical shredding became famous in the 80s, but Gilmour reportedly hated it. He thought Yngwie believed more notes equals better music.
regular cheap handycams, and edited together to give a little bit of a flavor.
While forgetting that music is about feeling, not speed. Gilmour's philosophy was fewer notes with more heart. Malmsteen's was endless scales at lightning speed. The two could not have been more different. At one point, Gilmour allegedly walked out of a performance, saying he didn't need to hear someone running through exercises and calling it a song. 4. Steve Vai. Steve Vai is celebrated for his mind-bending skills and theatrical stage presence, but Gilmour viewed it all as a circus act. He felt Vai turned the guitar into a stunt machine.
I thought one day that Polly suggested that we do a cover version. I thought, we don't do cover versions, but...
Impressive to other musicians, but disconnected from the average listener's emotions. Gilmour once reportedly said, "Some players create music, others just display technique." Though Vai praised Gilmour's artistry, the admiration clearly wasn't mutual. 3. Joe Satriani. Joe Satriani made a name for himself with instrumental rock albums like Surfing with the Alien. But for Gilmour, Satriani's music leaned too much toward technical drills and not enough toward emotional storytelling. He saw it as music for the brain rather than the heart.
Consciences where they stop really understanding quite why they were there.
Gilmour allegedly told friends there's a big difference between a brilliant guitarist and a true musician. Joe always acknowledged Gilmour's melodic genius, but Gilmour considered his approach too mechanical and detached. 2. Roger Waters.
Your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees.
This one cuts the deepest. Gilmour's falling out with his longtime Pink Floyd partner Roger Waters became one of the ugliest feuds in rock.
Roger never was the singer. I mean, I don't know where people get this idea from. I sang virtually everything on virtually all those albums,
What started as creative differences in the late 70s turned into bitter battles for control of the band. Gilmour reportedly felt Waters was trying to turn Floyd into his personal project, dismissing the rest as background players. Their friendship shattered, lawsuits followed, and the split nearly destroyed the band's legacy. It wasn't just a professional clash, it was the collapse of a brotherhood. 1. Ritchie Blackmore. At the very top of the list is Ritchie Blackmore, the mercurial deep purple and rainbow guitarist known for his medieval costumes and on-stage sword fights. To Gilmour, this was rock music gone wrong. He supposedly mocked Blackmore's obsession with theatrics, saying music should speak for itself without costumes or fake drama. The tension reached a breaking point in the 70s when Gilmour reportedly walked out of a session after hearing Blackmore talk more about stage outfits than actual music. For him, Blackmore represented everything he despised: spectacle over substance.
So far comes first. I don't want to declare a rule book.
Right, because that could change.
It could change any time, you know. I mean, if Polly came to me with something that she...
And there you have it. The 6 players who, despite Gilmour's calm public image, sparked real frustration behind the scenes. From fellow guitar heroes to his own bandmate, these rivalries show that even the quietest legends have strong opinions about their craft. So tell us, which one shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, and make sure to subscribe for more untold rock stories, only here on the Backstage Eyes.